Hey guys, Valerian here. This is episode 11 of my Rogue Servitor playthrough. This is mostly unedited and unscripted, so you may and will hear noises that would normally not be in one of my edited videos. If the noise gets too bad or something else comes up, I may pause the recording until it has resolved. The first thing you can do to support the channel is to join Discord. I am very active there, so come help us build the community. Watch my homepage for all the other ways you can support my channel. Thank you for helping the channel grow. Back to the video. Okay, let me move the window here. Alright, so when we left off, we had a full retreat. Came back to our territory. With our tail between our legs because they're just, the Silicon exterminators, the determined exterminators up north, they are just too powerful. And I don't really know what to do about them right now. So, by the way, my neighbors upstairs are really noisy. So if you hear them, I apologize. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I may have to pause it if it does. I don't know what they're doing up there, but it's been pretty loud most of the day. So, but I need to record. I need to release one of these gameplay videos. So yeah, we're just gonna deal with it for now. You know, hopefully you don't off click. But anyway, so here we are. We've got our fleets here. We got about 3 of them, and they're not nearly as strong as I would like them to be. So now we're sitting pretty good in our territory. We're surrounded by allies that the Silicon exterminators would have to exterminate or go to war with in order to go to war with us. So that's a good thing. And then the other thing too, even if they get through my allies, they have to get through my star bases, which are considerably stronger than my fleets. So, but the way they've been countering me lately, it worries me that my star bases may not be enough to hold them off if they make it to my territory. So, anyway, looks like we're managing our planets here. So these are exotic gas refineries. And I wonder, so we're going to go ahead and we just made some exotic gas refineries. And that is going to help us get more exotic gases. And that will help us build more things like research labs and energy grids or upgraded energy grids and other things as well. I think you can also upgrade Unity buildings or synapse, or not synapse, biotrophies. Yeah, you can upgrade the biotrophy buildings, and that will be that's a pretty good deal. So it seems like we have a lot of strategic resource output, or we have a good amount. We have a good amount of strategic resources. All right, so yeah, it looks like we're just managing our planets. This one's a tomb world. It's full of volatile motes, chemical plants. So those chemical plants are going to give us volatile motes. We could use those for alloy producing buildings, like the alloy mega forges and the alloy production building for orbital rings. So anyway, it looks like we have another tradition available. So we have prosperity, unyielding, discovery, supremacy, and diplomacy. And so I did diplomacy in hopes of getting more allies, and making a federation to fight against this determined exterminator. So I was hoping for that, but I can't do that yet because I'm stuck in this war. Like I've said before, I'm stuck. So I am trying to figure out what to do about that. Now, this is our agriculture world, and this world has hydroponic farms on it, and that is where a lot of our food is coming from. And good thing we do have quite a bit of food, so we're pretty good on food. We just went ahead and built some more districts. Looks like we're going for mining. Yeah, we are a little low on mining, so that is a good choice. So we're full of bioreactors. This plant produces a lot of energy credits for us. So we're probably going to build. Doesn't look like we can build any more generator districts, which would give us more energy credits. So we're going to go over here to this generator world, which has quite a bit of bio trophies on it. So
acquisition successful.
Definitely going to be looking at that. But we can't make any more generator districts on this planet either. So yeah. But looks like we just built some research labs. That's going to be good for our research. We only have 1K right now. At this stage in the game, we probably should have more research than we do now. So we are a little behind. So we just made some machine assembly plants so we can build more robots because we are a robotic race. So that is going to help our population growth. And so this habitat, I'm deciding what I'm going to do here. I could make it a stronghold or a fortress habitat and fill it with strongholds. I have quite a bit of building slots to play with. So I guess I decided not to do anything with that. So we have mega engineering being researched. And mega engineering is going to allow us to build things like Dyson spheres, matter decompressors, matter decompressors, and other various megastructures. Looks like we built some reactor districts, and that's going to give us some more energy that way since we have a lot of food. We have plenty of food, and that's going to help us with our energy generation. So we're probably going to make this... Yeah, we made a bunch of reactor districts. So this is going to be a generator station. Did I just... Okay, I made machine assembly plants. I was like, why am I making an organic sanctuary here? I guess I could do that. Yeah, I guess I could do that, but I don't think that's a very good idea. So we got a new colony. I think I already set that up. That was the orbital habitat that we just looked at. So we have Quam Prime. It's a desert world, and it's one of our generator worlds. And it's got research labs on it. So and it's got a couple bio trophies, but this produces quite a bit of energy credits as well. But like the rest of my planets, or a lot of my planets, there's now this planet right here. This has a has empty job generator job slots. So hopefully those pops fill. We get new pops on that planet, and they fill those empty generator jobs and get us more energy credits. But all we can do with that is just wait. Drink some water here. Okay, so we just went ahead and we upgraded our research complexes, and that is definitely going to ramp up our research because we really need it. I'd like to have at least 2K by year 2400, but that's still kind of low. Be nice to get 3K or 4K for that. Now this is our machine nexus, but we're going to change it to a forge world because it turns out that the forge world's not quite sure why, but they seem to produce more alloys than if we had machine nexuses. So, yeah, and one of those machine nexus worlds, they've got strongholds on them, and strongholds give you naval capacity, and that is going to help our naval capacity by a great amount, so we can build more ships, and those ships will help us when fighting the Silicron exterminators. So anyway, yeah, a lot of noise today. I hope that I can live in a place soon that doesn't have a lot of noise in it. Man, if I could get it to where like my entire recording room is soundproof, that would just be amazing. But that requires money, and I don't have money right now. I mean, I'm okay. You know, not begging here. Just, I get by. But anyway, enough about that. That's not what the video is about. So, okay, we just made a reactor habitat again. So more generator stations is always a good thing. So yeah, we are just building our energy credit economy here. So that's going to be really good for our energy credits. So we aren't too low. Looks like our minerals got fixed. It jumped by about 100 points. So that is good. We have a decent amount of unity generation, but I think we could have more. Yeah, I think we need to make this, a generator station. So we're going to change the designation there. And probably this one too, right? Yeah. Yeah, we are just spamming the habitats. This is like habitat spam. Well, we spammed habitats earlier, and those habitats are now finished, and now we can start building on them. So, anyway, yeah. So let's see what I'm going to do here. So we have our fleet management open. We're going to create, it looks like we're creating a new fleet. And we're going to go ahead and maybe, I guess we might build. So we're looking at battleships, there's cruisers, there's destroyers, but I guess we're looking at cruisers right now because that's what we've been doing. But I'm not sure if that's been working or not. So it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see if I double down on cruisers. or not. But I'm having trouble deciding here as to what to do next. I decided not to do anything, so we're just looking at our existing ships right now. And yeah, you can see I'm thinking here. So we select a new design, and we're going to make a new cruiser. So that's right. I think what we may be doing here, we may be making a disruptor cruiser. And that could be a good deal. So yeah, this is a missile destroyer, and this does pretty good with the artillery combat computer. It can stay away from ships and kind of kite them around with enough speed. But I don't know if that's really working anymore. It's kind of weird. I think I'm getting countered, but I'm not quite sure yet. Well, we got to come up with something against these Silicon exterminators, or we are going to definitely lose this game. I actually don't think... I think we're kind of behind enough. I don't know if it's possible for us to get to rank 1. And apologies if you hear noises. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, the neighbors upstairs are really noisy. They have very heavy footsteps, and that's as close as I'm going to get to say. Not going to go into the reasons why they have heavy footsteps. But yeah, I would love it in the future if my neighbors had lighter footsteps. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. So we're making more planetary defenses to increase the fleet power of that starbase. And that starbase is protecting our borders. So that's going to be really good. Okay, so I guess I'm thinking here. All right, so I may be looking, this is our research habitat, and I think I'm looking for a way to increase our research. Since we did have energy credits. Yeah, but we need to get ahead in technology, so we're just going to spam. We're going to spam research labs and make a supercomputer. The supercomputer is going to give us a overall research boost. So I think I'll still finish recording this, but okay. All right, it's not coming through on my mic other than when I'm talking. I might have to pause the recording because these people are getting pretty loud. I missed what I was doing there. So we have about 500 points of alloys. Our alloys are now at 493. So we're going to need that definitely to pump out more ships, which I think we've been doing. I think. Or maybe we've been upgrading our star bases. Well, it's kind of interesting because our star bases, we haven't really been using them because everybody around us is friendly. So we haven't really used them or tried them out. That kind of worries me a little bit. I was going to go all in on star bases, but I didn't have any enemies next to me, so yeah. I mean, going all defense is kind of useless when everybody's friendly.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
I tell you, if I had been up north, that would have been a problem. I may not be alive right now. I may not be. I may not even. My empire might not even exist right now if I had been up north. But then again, my star bases might have broken his fleets if I had been up there. So, yeah, I mean, so we built some habitation modules at our orbital ring here, our orbital starbase, and then we have mega refineries, which increase our minerals. And so I think, yeah, we just finished another habitat. And so I think this is going to be a forge habitat.
Construction complete.
So we're going to name it that and colonize it. Had to yawn there for a second. Okay, so we're just building another colony ship. It looks like we got another
Technological
habitat.
acquisition successful.
We've been spamming these like crazy.
Alert.
That's good. We're getting a
Non-standard space
lot
entity
of worlds now. So our research finished. I wonder what we're going to pick this time. We definitely don't need food. And I don't think we need to spend that much research on 5% Unity. That doesn't really seem like it's worth it. But there's not really much else there that's really important to me, so... And looks like we got another habitat. Nice. The habitats just keep rolling in. And we're going to make this a forge habitat so we can get even more alloy production. And that's going to help us.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
All right, we just reinforced our fleets. So, working on ships now. We got 450 naval capacity, naval power. So, out of 532, so we can have about 150, no, almost 100 naval power or naval capacity before we cap out. But we're already negative in energy credits, so that is not a good thing. But we've come out with a lot of energy habitats. The thing about habitats, though, is that they take a while to build up. Their power, they take a while for their power to build up because they need pops. And in the beginning, their pop growth is really slow. So, for whatever reason. And so that's why you can't really... Habitats are never a short-term solution to... It's never a solution to an immediate problem. So if you have habitats that are already built, then that's good. But building a habitat
Planetary settlement
right
procedure
when you have a
initiated.
problem isn't going to fix that problem. basically you got to preempt things with habitats and go, okay, I'm going to need some energy credits later, so I've built some energy credit habitats, you know, that kind of thing. Like I saw, for example, I saw that I was a little low on energy credits, but I was still positive, so I was like, okay, I'm going to need to build these habitats now so I can get a lot of energy credits later. It looks like we're negative 100, but we've got 70,000 energy credits in storage. So that should be pretty good. We just built some research districts. So that's interesting.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
It's like we started colonizing. Yeah, we're starting to colonize our habitats. All those habitats that we made.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
So we're at our fleet manager. And we're just going to wait here and think real quick. And so this is our forward defense fleet.
Planetary settlement
We
procedure
have 138
initiated.
corvettes. I guess we're going really corvette heavy on that fleet.
Planetary surface settlement established.
So went ahead and reinforced that. We got a new colony. Nice. Another habitat. So wondering what we're going to do here. But yeah, it looks like we're going to make this another generator station. So yeah, because man, we need energy credits. We do. We will need energy credits. You know, our energy credit storage is not going to last forever. So we do need to get a handle on this now. So we don't go into a downward spiral later.
Communications alert. Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
Okay, so we got that taken care of. That's a lot of habitats. Man. All right. Made that a generator station. Now this is the planet with bioreactors on it, and we've got a lot more food, so we went ahead and built a bioreactor on that planet. Mega engineering finished. So that is really good for us. We can start making all kinds of good stuff, like mega shipyards and interstellar fleet. Or no. Okay, I forgot what it's called, but it's Strategic Coordination Center. That's right. Strategic Coordination Center. That's going to be really good for fleet power. Not as much, but like ship bonuses, and especially like sublight speed. I think it gives. We'll see, but anyway. Yeah, mega shipyards, Dyson spheres, matter decompressors, strategic coordination centers, sentry arrays, all kinds of stuff. So that is very important. That's a big milestone, getting that done. Now we just got to wait for the tech to appear in the technology screen. So we just built a bunch of hydroponics farms, and that's going to get us more food, so then we can make more bioreactors, and that's going to help us with our energy problems. So that's a good deal. So I'm thinking we're going to recruit some workers into and turn them into tech drones by resettling them. We definitely don't need a lot of hunter seekers or maintenance drones. So we're definitely going to resettle that. So yeah, looking good here so far. I mean, we're almost at naval cap, so that's good. Our energy credits are going up again, so that is
Acquisition
very
successful.
good for us. Now Science Nexus and Gateway Construction is open. Quantum catapults, but I don't really care about quantum catapults. Um, but Science Nexus is probably what we should build first. So that's going to be a good deal. That's because usually you can't build matter decompressors and the big stuff before you upgrade a Sentry Array or a Science Nexus completely. The Science Nexus is going to give us more research. So, like a lot more. And it's going to increase our research speed by a large amount. So, it is pretty important that we get that. All right, so building some habitation modules, and we're going to upgrade another tier so we can put another building on there. And then, so this holds a lot of strongholds and a lot of industrial districts. So a lot of our alloy production is at this planet. Our alloy production went down a little bit because we made so many ships. Oh, look, we're positive in energy credits again. So that is a good deal. Okay, and we're going to upgrade to alloy mega forges or nanoplants. That's going to cost us some volatile motes, but we have a lot of strategic resource output right now. I think it's at like 32 total. But we'd have to mouse over and look at how much volatile motes specifically that we have. So we're going to go ahead and going to make more fabricators, I think. Or at least that's what we tried. But it put it as a maintenance drone, so that means it's full. So we went ahead and moved on. Looks like we're going to get some more fabricators here. I'd really like to get our alloys up so we can start making more ships, but we also need naval capacity. So that is actually more important. But also getting energy credits. So energy credits first, then naval capacity, then alloy production.
Technological acquisition successful.
Trade treaty. How can I even get into a trade treaty? That's weird. Okay, so we got a new technology. We have quite a bit to choose from, but quantum missiles is a sure thing.
Surface settlement
That's
established.
critical to our build, so we're definitely going to go with that. We have yet another habitat to work with. I wonder where we're gonna make this habitat. I guess we're not doing anything right now. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make even more fleets, make more destroyers. So we added more corvettes to this fleet, and then we went ahead and reinforced our fleets even further. So we're getting more ships. And we just, industrialization is all we're doing. Getting more alloys so we can build more ships, get more energy credits so we can build more ships, and get more naval capacity so we can build more ships. We haven't worked on our naval capacity yet, but that is important. So we need to do that at some point. I think I'm waiting on Pops right now to fill in those soldier jobs. Probably be working on those next, but we'll see. Go ahead and see what I do here.
Planetary surface settlement established.
Okay, another habitat. This is an energy station that we're gonna make here. So put machine assembly plants and make a bunch of reactor districts, and then
Planetary surface settlement
make an energy grid. And that'll give us even more energy credits. I think it like doubles it. Not completely sure. Now this is a forge. It's going to be a forge habitat. Going to fill it with industrial districts. Oh look, our minerals went down again because of all the districts that we made. All of our alloy production is eating into our minerals, but that's what the minerals are there for, honestly. That and building buildings. So, don't know if you heard that, but apologize. But yeah. I don't know how I get any work done living next to this busy road. I will never ever live next to a busy road again, ever. But yeah, you know, when I moved here, I wasn't really a YouTuber. You know, I had a YouTube channel, but I hadn't really like made any meaningful videos yet. My first big break was in 2019. I made the 3 Kenshi videos. And that's where I kind of realized that, hey, I got something here. I can actually do this. All right, so that one's also going to be a forge station.
Planetary surface settlement.
So we're going to select our construction ship. Are we going to build megastructures? I don't think we researched Sentry or researched the Science Nexus yet. Oh, we're building hyper relays. Okay. I thought we'd already built one there. Machine assembly plants and research districts. That's what we just made. Because this is our research habitat.
Construction complete.
All right, looks like we decided not to upgrade that orbital ring. This one looks full, but it's not completely full. So I wonder what we're doing now. Okay, I think we're thinking. I think that's what's going on here. Gonna take a drink of water here. All right, now we're going to start increasing our soldier jobs. So that is going to be a good thing. So this one has 4 empty soldier jobs. So perhaps we are thinking about filling those, but I guess we decided not to. Our naval capacity went up by a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. We do need to raise it more if we are going to build a lot more ships, which we do need to build. So it looks like we're deciding to come back up here and give it another go with the Silicon Exterminators and see if we can counter them back. See if we can successfully invade them this time. So, yeah, we got neutronium materials for neutronium armor. So, yeah, we definitely want to research that to make our ships stronger. And so, but by the time we research that, we won't be able to upgrade it. But that's okay. That is okay. There's a lot of uninhabited planets there. Habitable planets. It's a shame that it's in their territory and they're not doing anything with it. Well, I'm glad they're not doing anything with it, but yeah. So yeah, the Silicon Exterminators are really powerful. They are very powerful, and whoa, our energy credits went down to 246. Man. Our energy credits have been on a roller coaster. Been on a roller coaster ride. So we're going to go ahead and try this again and see what happens. We have quite a bit of ships. I believe we can counter them. I've seen it happen before where we just totally wipe them, and that's a lot of ships. That's a lot of ships, but I want to try this. I want to see if I can wipe these guys. Because then I could start taking their systems, and with these exterminators, the good news is if you take their systems, you own it. You don't have to claim it or anything. You can just take the system. Like I just did there with Sea Pucks, I think. However you pronounce it, that system. All right, here we go. This is the big event. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so let's see what happens. That's a lot of ships.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Looks like they're alpha striking me. That's not fun. Oh, it doesn't look like they're losing any ships. This is not good. Oh, man. Yeah. Our weapons are not working. Oh, this is disconcerting. Well, this is totally foobar. Well, That was not good. Yeah. They hardly, it seems like they hardly lost anything. They did outnumber us,
Alert.
though.
Spaceport engaged.
I was just thinking I was
Alert.
going to be able to
Spaceport
counter them, but looks like
reconstructed.
they countered me instead. So, um, yeah, we're going to have to come up with a new game plan. I'm not sure what we're going to do here. Um, yeah, so definitely not good. We just wasted a lot of alloys. So it's back to the drawing board. Unfortunately, we wiped, and that's that. So I don't, yeah, we're just stuck in this war. That was like my last attempt there. I'm at a loss. Like, I don't really know. So they have plasma accelerators and proton launchers, plasma cannons, strike craft, not that much though. And they've got point defense. Now, I made a mistake and didn't look at the statistics at what they were using on me from that last battle. Unfortunately, so that was a blunder on my part. I mean, this is a pretty bad blunder on my part. So, yeah. This was definitely a learning experience for me. But yeah, this doesn't look good. This is looking like these guys are going to take over the galaxy. They have so much fleet power. That is so ridiculous. It's a ridiculous amount of fleet power, at least compared to mine. Now, I don't know about my allies. I don't know if they're more powerful than this guy, or I don't see how they could be. He has a pretty large empire. So yeah. My voice is getting a little dry here. So we have, man, look at that. They got more than 200,000 fleet power. That is nuts. That is totally nuts. That's insane. Like, compared to where I'm at right now? Yeah, I'm starting to think it was a bad idea to go all in on defense. I don't know. But I don't think there's any way. Let me mute that. So, anyway. So yeah, looks like, yeah, that's pretty tough. So I think we need to get back to the drawing board here. We have to find out what they're using and kind of counter it. Looks like they're using proton launchers.
Spaceport engaged.
So
Alert.
we may
Spaceport
have to
reconstructed.
try an unconventional strategy here. So yeah, they're using plasma cannons. They're using some strike craft. Sorry, there was a lot of noise just now. So yeah, but anyway, so we got a lot of technology. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So I'm thinking here about what I'm going to do. I lost a lot of ships. I did. I was at 500 naval power, and now I'm at 172. So I lost about 400 naval power. So that was a huge blow. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to beat this guy without help. So yeah, I'm probably just going to have to sit here and see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to beat this guy. Yeah, I mean, I hate to admit defeat early, but yeah, it is looking that way. I don't know. I don't know what can be done. I think what happened here, so he's a determined exterminator, and on top of that, he took the become the crisis ascension perk. So we're getting the crisis early, I think is what's going on. So yeah, that is not good at all. So we're looking at what we can how we can make new ships. So we're thinking about making a battleship and see if battleships, but the problem is we spent all this whole game researching one weapon technology, but now we want to switch to another one, and that's going to take a lot of time that we may not have, but I've got to try. I've got to sit here and try to figure this out. Somehow I got to figure out something, because the enemy is not responding to missiles and disruptors at all. Or just missiles in general. I think that's what's going on here. Not disruptors, just so far, like, I think I'm going to try disruptors here. Disruptors and torpedoes. And then see how that goes. Okay, so we made it kind of armor heavy. We put one shield. In hindsight, looking back on this, I don't think it was a good idea to do little shields. I think I should have been shield heavy, but I didn't really have a lot of power to get the shields. So that's kind of that was kind of the thing there. So yeah, so anyway, we're just trying to make the best of a bad situation, you know. But yeah, so I guess this time we're gonna try disruptors and torpedoes, because that has worked in the past when we've gotten countered. So hopefully that works this time. Hopefully. But in hindsight, yeah, I definitely should have put down more shields on my comps, because they're using plasma cannons, and that just destroys armor. Excuse me. But I thought plasma cannons were dumb, for the longest time. But anyway, yeah, I mean, so this is a missile destroyer, and I don't know if we're gonna do disruptors on a destroyer. I think we'll just keep I think what we're gonna try to do here, we may try to do corvettes and destroyers. Yeah, corvettes and destroyers. Have missile destroyers and then disruptor corvettes. So that we're hoping is going to fix this. And I guess we'll have some frigates. I don't know what we're going to put on those frigates. Probably just more torpedoes. But yeah, that'll be good. Anyway, we're just thinking here. So we're trying to concoct a some counterplay here. So sorry, running out of steam. You know, talking for an hour straight is a little taxing, but that's okay. I'm a trooper. You know, I do it for you guys. I love you guys. You're my fans and my viewers, and you guys have changed my life, and I'm so grateful for that. So, anyway, yeah, we're just reorganizing our fleets here. We've got a few minutes left. So that was me getting my butt kicked, guys. You know, I don't play perfect. I never said I was the absolute best player. You know, but we can, I'm confident we'll be able to get through this somehow. At least die trying. That's for sure. And it was a little noisy today. Sorry about that. And yeah, so like I said, I'm thinking here as of what I'm gonna do. I'm throwing ideas around, you know. So we're gonna try cruisers and corvettes, or just disruptor cruisers. So yeah, so anyway, so yeah, we're just messing with ship design here. I think we need to do some research before we make these cruisers and before we make these ships. But I guess I just want to set up the hull composition first. I see what we're gonna do. I'm thinking about making carrier cruisers with hangar bays. I think I was going to try, I'm thinking about maybe lasers and mass drivers maybe. Oh no. No, that's not what we're doing here. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have missiles and carriers to deal with the frigates that they're throwing at us. That's what I'm going to try to do here. So we got another tradition, that's fine. So yeah, so our alloy production has gone up. Our energy credits have gone way up. But that's because we lost so many ships, so now we're not paying for so many ships. So that's why. That is definitely why we do not have nearly as much of an energy credit expense. But now that we're reinforcing our fleets again, our energy credits are fluctuating wild. So yeah, don't really know what to do at this point. Just try to build up my forces and try to find a counter to them. We're going to go ahead and build some disruptor disruptor fleets and try to see if we can counter them that way. I thought I was countering with disruptors before, but it looks like I hadn't done that yet, and that was so my blunder there, my bad. So yeah, but we're gonna see if we can counter them with disruptors and maybe some hangar cruisers. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we got another big fleet again, but it's not nearly as big as theirs. Anyway, so yeah, thanks again. Yeah. So yeah, so it was yeah, we got our butts kicked. What can I say? It's kind of tough. But you know what? We'll get through it anyway. With that, thanks for watching, and until next time.